Our next guest says the Republican establishment is moving into high gear against Donald Trump. The immediate plan, he says, is an all-out drive to wrest potential victory from Donald Trump and to take away delegates in Wisconsin. Joining us tonight, former Trump campaign advisor Roger Stone, a political consultant who's worked for presidents Nixon, Reagan, author of so many books. We're going to put them up on the lower third, Roger, to save time. Good to have you with us.
Thanks, Lou.
This is, I want to share with the audience a portion of an interview that Sean Hannity just did with Donald Trump, and this is Donald Trump revealing that he was contacted by no one in law enforcement in the Lewandowski deal. Roll that if we can, please.
I think this was very unjust. Nobody called me. Nobody interviewed me. I wasn't interviewed by the police. I don't know. Is this police? I mean, they're in a town where I have a very big investment. I'm trying to figure, are these Democrats? Are these Republicans?
Well, let's explore that. Let me say first that Donald is the special guest of Sean Hannity tonight on the Fox News channel at 10 o'clock. Roger, are those Democrats or Republicans doing the policing and prosecuting in Palm Beach County?
Look, Corey Lewandowski is entitled to his day in court. I must tell you, Lou, I've looked at all these films, and it's inconclusive to me. So this is an open question. At the same time, it's never a good thing when the campaign manager becomes a distraction from the candidate and his main message.
By the way, let me interrupt you, Roger, because you may not be aware that at the beginning of the broadcast, we devoted about 10 minutes to that video, the surveillance video from the Trump property. That shows the entire sequence of events. I shouldn't say the entire because there are gaps, as surveillance tapes do have gaps. And we concluded, three producers of this broadcast and myself, we concluded that there is no video of Lewandowski touching Michelle Fields. You can infer, but the fact of the matter is there's not a single piece of video that shows the actual touching.
Well, I saw the video, Lou, and I've watched it over and over again myself. It appears that way, but to me it's inconclusive. The good news is that he will ultimately be cleared in trial. He's pleading not guilty. Trump, who doesn't run away from his friends and doesn't run away from a fight, is supporting him. Otherwise, this is a distraction. The good news for the Trump campaign is I don't think there's going to be any mechanical distraction. Yesterday, the campaign announced Paul Manafort, former partner of mine, the single best vote counter and convention strategist in the Republican Party. He's intently focused on all the delegate selection moving forward, both primaries, caucuses, conventions, party meetings. He's focused on the rules. He's focused on credentials. He's focused on the establishments beginning to nibble delegates from Donald Trump in Louisiana, in South Carolina.
As long as they don't get piggy. Do you think they'll get piggy about those delegates?
Yeah, I really do. I mean, look, there are strategists for John Kasich going around saying they think this can be stolen, and they intend to try to steal it. So I think we're headed towards Armageddon. The point, though, is that Wisconsin is actually the one state there where Trump is running competitively. He's way ahead in California, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania. Those are northeastern states. So this is do or die for Ted Cruz. He's the one who must win Wisconsin. Theoretically, Trump could get to 1237, winning all those other states, but not winning Wisconsin. So it's more crucial for Cruz. I do not underestimate the Scott Walker, Paul Ryan machine. They beat back 2 recalls. They beat back a state Senate recall.
Yeah, they got an impressive record. Hank Scheinkoff and Van Hipp were being, I won't say dismissive, but they were, I think personally, that they were underestimating the governor's operation in his own state there. What do you think?
Well, but don't underestimate Donald Trump. I spoke to him Sunday to wish him happy Easter. He told me no one will out-campaign him in Wisconsin. He's doing 2 stops. He was criticized for going to Paul Ryan's hometown, but Lou, he's going to where the Republicans are. He's appearing in the 2 media markets where most of the Republican vote is. It's only common sense. So I wouldn't count Trump out in Wisconsin by a long shot.
No, I'm not counting him out at all. What I'd like to know is
very competitive.
Who's going,
very competitive.
Okay, that's it. Competitive, and we're going to find out who is most effective at garnering those votes. So you're feeling good, Paul Manafort, others coming into the campaign, or is he standing pat?
No, I think that a convention operation is a very different and specific animal. And I think Manafort was an excellent choice. He has done this for Gerald Ford, for Ronald Reagan, for George Bush, for Bob Dole. He's a master technician at a perfect time for Donald Trump. He needs it.
And Roger just very quickly went through 40 years of Republican political history. Roger, thanks for being with us. Always good to see you.
Great to be with you.
Roger Stone.